Okay, hi there. I wanted to do an update video for my EC practice with my now 1-year-old and the supplies that are useful for us. If you've been following along this year with my journey, you may remember that we've been using tiny trainers for the last couple months, and I was using 1 dozen in the 2T size, and I said that I would like to pick up another dozen, which is what I did when they went on sale at New Year's. I picked up another dozen in the next size because we were about ready to size up, and the 3T now fit him perfectly, just a little bit loose, which is perfect for teaching how to pull them up and down, which is going to be our next step. The 2T size still fit him very comfortably, but my guess is they will start to get a little bit tight next month. So hopefully we just progress right along, and the next thing I buy will be underwear, regular kiddo underwear. But yeah, so now I have, currently I have 2 dozen trainers, and it's plenty. For the past several weeks we have it has been usually 1 miss a day, 1 pee miss a day. It's usually the same pee. It's after we get out of bed and we have a morning pee in bed, then we nurse a little bit, sleep a little bit more, like 30 minutes, then have a full big pee, and then get up for the day. There's a pee right after we get out of bed. Not right after, but in that first hour and a half after we get out of bed. And that's the one I usually miss. And it is because I'm usually busy and groggy and tired, and I have to make breakfast and do a bunch of stuff. And while I figured out a killer breakfast routine, which deserves its own video because it has saved me for the past 2 months, I make the same thing every day for breakfast, and it has been amazing, and I can make it while holding the baby, which is the key part. Maybe I'll do a video on breakfast, but there's no time. Everyone is asleep right now. It's like 3 a.m. I can't sleep tonight. My mom has been in the hospital. She's doing good, but she's not local to me, so it's one of the reasons why I'm having trouble sleeping. And I'm taking advantage of that insomnia to make this video. But, so, I don't even remember what I was saying now. We've got 2 dozen trainers. That's what I'm using right now. More than enough. We usually miss 1 pee a day. 2 days ago, we had a really weird day where I missed like 4 or 5 pees. Didn't miss any poo, so that was nice. But it was a really weird day. I hear somebody waking up. I think this is one of the older kids stirring. Okay. I think they went back to sleep. Okay, so I use 2 dozen of the trainers. We use the cloth wipes still, which I have quite a good supply, and I just found some more in another box because, as you may remember if you've been following my videos, we moved 3 months ago. This is the 4th month. Anyway, I still have tons of boxes. I have like 25 boxes left to unpack. It's terrible. Which is like at least half of the boxes we packed I still have to unpack. But, so I think I have more wipes hanging out in random boxes because I wasn't a very organized packer this second move this year. The first move was super organized. But tonight, I folded the laundry while I couldn't sleep, and I have quite the nice stack to set next to my potty stations. I keep a nice stack. I don't like to be less than 3 because I usually use about 3 when we go poo. And then I like to have one if we've had a splattery pee, or to wipe the potty bowl out, or just to hand to my toddler so that he can take it to the hamper, which is one of his favorite chores. He's a cutie pie. Got a nice big stack here, and I'll put them next to the potty bowls. I love these wipes. They're very meditative to lay flat. The other thing we use, which is not really EC related, but is part of my diaper laundry, are these bibs. He drools constantly. We go through so many bibs. I feel like I bought either 30 or 40 bibs. Only 10 of this kind because they were more expensive. I prefer this kind. They're also easier to launder. I prefer the snaps for laundry because then you don't have to worry about the Velcro. But tons of bibs. And then for pants, I use these little EC pants. These are split pants that I bought from a Canadian woman. Oh, they do have the brand in here. I remembered that this time. I have 2 pairs. I think 1 pair's in the laundry right now. But, yeah, she's got a brand in here. What are these called? Does that say Baby and Bee? Baby and Bee. And they're okay. My threading has come out a bit. The serging wasn't great, but it's jersey, so it's not super important. And they're like the grow with me kind. These have showed up in my other videos, but I'm still using these. When we go out, if it's not super cold, I'll put these on him. Basically, I put on whatever pants I find the first. But if it's a cold day and I find these ones first, then I will pair them with like a wool cover just to make them a little more warm. It doesn't get super cold here, but it will get down into like the low 60s, high 50s some days when we go out. And then he wears these most often, which you can tell because they've got mud all over them. He is fully walking and sitting in lots of mud, and I don't wash pants unless they need it, and these probably do need it, but I haven't washed them. I did order some Lancino tonight because I've washed my wool a couple times without lanolizing, and I didn't want to, like, I don't think you should wash it more than 2 times without lanolizing, so I didn't want to wash it again, but I'll get some Lancino this weekend in the mail, and I will wash all my wool and prepare my other wool for storage was my plan. So he wears these pants. He has 3 pairs of pants. He's got 1 wool, 2 of these, 2 dozen of these, a whole big stack of wipes, tons of bibs. Then he's got his sweater, which he drools so much, he's actually felted it. Right here on the collar, this is all felted. I'm gonna try and wash it and loosen that up gently. But I was like, oh, I was a little sad to discover that today, that it's like thick and felted there, and I'm pretty sure it's because of his drool. Because he just drools constantly. So that's something to watch out for with your cute little wool sweaters. Felting due to drool. But that sweater's actually getting short in the sleeves for him, so I'm gonna have to get him a new one. Or make him one maybe, or my mom might knit him up one if she's got the time and the energy for it. We'll see. These are getting a little small too, so I'm gonna have to make him a new pair. Hoping to make them because I probably could fit that into my routine at this point. I love the Babby Greens ones, but they do cut them for a diaper, and since we don't wear a diaper, I was hoping to make my own. I did order the fabric from wazoodle.com months ago. Never used it. Anyway, I still got that hanging out. I'm gonna try and make it myself. Then I found these in a bin when I was looking for all his other old baby clothes, and these I can still fit. He still fits into these, so I'm gonna add these into our going out rotation. Look how beautiful they are. We've almost never worn these. These ones have seen a little more wear. They're gonna go into the rotation. I found those tonight too. And the DISANA cover we use quite a bit. We use it a lot going out. Sometimes I pair it on a really cold day. I actually pair both wools together just to keep them extra warm. Oh, and the other thing he wears is a little pair of DISANA booties, but I don't know where those are right now. Here's one. Here's one. He wears these little booties, which are super cute, and they keep his feet really warm, and he walks around in them on sidewalk and on a dirt trail. And they're holding up really well. See, they got a little mud on them. So they're holding up well, and they look Super cute with all the colors. Oh my gosh, the colors are so cute. And then the other thing he wears on his feet besides these is he has a pair of Soft Star leather moccasin booties, and those are great too. But he has a harder time walking in those. And I don't know if it's because they're thicker because they have 2 layers, and because it's not super cold here, I feel like this is enough for him. But so, and then the other thing I have right here is just a wet bag for going out in the town, and that is everything I'm using for the babes as far as clothing right now in our 12th month. And it's working out great. I have more than enough trainers, as you can see by how many are clean tonight. Well, I did do a load of laundry, but I still had a ton, and I emptied the diaper bag too. I probably have all 2 dozen here. And EC's going well. We have pretty much 100% dry nights at this point. I think I missed 1 pee this week on a night like this. I might miss a pee tonight, we'll see. But I couldn't sleep. It was the night my mom got sick, and I just couldn't sleep, and I was so tired, and I missed the pee. He must have rolled off it in the night, and we just continued with our sleep. And I discovered it in the morning. But I did catch 2 other pees that morning. So anyway, UC's going awesome. Usually 1 miss a day, unless we have a weird thing happen. So we're pretty much in the wrapping up stage. I'm teaching him where his thumbs are so that he can start pulling down his pants. Oh, and he started signing. My New Year's wish came true. It was like the week after New Year's. He signed for the potty the first time, and he signs a lot now. He pointed to his crotch a couple times, but he uses the actual ASL sign for babies, for potty. Like if I say potty, he'll look at me and go. It doesn't always mean he needs to go, but he'll do this when he does need to go. He's done that. So yeah, it's been going well, and these are the supplies that are working for us in month 12. So I'll catch up with you again. I'll probably do another video this weekend on packing up and storing all the supplies from the first year as we move into the second year, and we're completely done with the diapers. Although I guess I do sometimes use one of these. I keep a couple of these by the bed just in case, and then for that 1 miss we have during the day, I still like to mop that up with a diaper. I have a bunch of white rags hanging out, but if it's in the living room area, I like to use a diaper. If it's in my kitchen, I don't like to use my diapers to clean up a mess, because the kitchen floor has more food on it and stuff, and like, I'm very picky with what I clean up with my diapers. It's really odd. My husband thinks it's very weird, my rules for when you can use a diaper. I probably should chill, but I probably won't. Anyway, that's it. Probably should go try and get some sleep now. See you next time. Bye-bye.